Appalachia is full of strange, odd, and downright side-goggling places. From massive tree houses, military bunkers, airplane crashes, and in Maryville, Tennessee, this is no different. Enter the Greenback Castle, otherwise known as the Fortress of Faith. This incredible structure was made by a colorful feller by the name of Floyd Banks Jr. When you combine immense creativity, trauma, and an inhuman work ethic, you get the Greenback Castle. Jr. built this entire thing out of recycled bricks and concrete, and really basically anything else he could get his hands on. Metal scraps, marbles, beer bottles, dolls, toys, and over 50,000 golf balls. That, my critters, is a lot of ball. And the outer wall of the castle is like 25 feet tall. And I know y'all are just dying to hear the story of this place. So wipe your butt, get off the toilet, get on the couch, and let's get to it. Wash your hands, you nasty. Junior was a handyman who was born in 1946, and he lived in the Maryville area his entire life. Folks who knew him would describe him as being wildly open-minded. But around the 1990s, his brother, Randall Banks, passed away in a car crash along with his wife and his son. I think while researching this, again, all this information is really conflicting and jumbled up together, but I think that's how it went. And so many folks believe that this is the emotional trigger that set him off to build this castle. However, Junior himself claims, and I quote, he did it to draw in the ladies. Imagine this guy driving you back to his crib and it's just a medieval castle. If any ladies are watching this, would y'all stay for some jousting and chill? That is a whole lot of work just to reel in some poontang. But anyways, over time, Junior came to believe that God had given him a prophetic mission to build a fortress for the second coming of Christ, tribulation, and the end of times. Hence the name, the Fortress of Faith. And so, he went to work finishing the Fortress of Faith, although it took him around 14 years, and he mostly built this by himself. Although occasionally throughout the years, he did have volunteers who helped him. So, on its own, super interesting. But what makes it haunted, and what makes it worthy of a paranormal investigation? Good question, critters, cause it only gets crazier from here. Junior has stated that he has been shown prophetic visions, angels, demons, and he depicts these beings or these visions via paintings on his wall, which I'll be showing you later in the video. He even says that in one room you can feel and sometimes even speak to the Holy Ghost, and even crazier, that one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse lives there, specifically the horseman of death. He also claims that spirits live in the walls of his castle, specifically the spirits of his brother, his nephew, and his sister-in-law, you know, all those folks who died in that car crash. And it just keeps adding up. There's also a pet cemetery at the castle where he has buried countless dogs that he has found around his property. So a plethora of strange things. This is a wild place, and it's even wilder that he just lets folks visit whenever they want. Well, not whenever you want. He doesn't allow people to visit at night. The reason why he says that the devil roams there at night, and that anyone who has tried to stay overnight hasn't been able to finish it. Now, of course, I wanted to head to Greenback Castle myself to see if I could catch anything on camera myself. I'll be focusing on 3 locations within the castle: the chessboard room, the shackled horseman mural, and the medicinal room. These locations are where folks usually experience the strongest paranormal activity. And remember folks, these videos are never to disprove or prove something. They are simply to tell y'all the history and the lore, and to see if I catch anything personally. That being said, let's see just what is going on at the Greenback Castle. Alright critters, clench your butt cheeks. Let's go inside. It's like entering a freaking holy monastery almost, the way it's built. First room here. We got, I think, a Hindu god right here. These are cool. That, oh no. That don't look right, y'all. That don't look right. Yeah, I doubt it. What's this one? This looks cool. Huh. Reaching in here with my hands is a great way for me to get bit by a spooter. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Man, it's cold. So cold. We got random pans. We got a thingy-majig right there. Look at those old 7-Up bottle. We got an old Pepsi bottle from the Dr. Pepper bottle from like the 60s and stuff back there. I always find this very interesting right here. This looks like Yggdrasil. You know, the Nordic tree that holds all the realms together. I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't speak Nordic. Random chair sitting here in the middle. What is this for? Maybe this is one of the ghost chair. Maybe I'll come back here and sit here and try to talk to something. The first room of note is known as the throne room. The 3 thrones you see here represent the members of his family that died in the car crash. His brother, his nephew, and his sister-in-law. It really goes to show you how much he loved his family and how much it probably pained him to lose them if he's willing to go out of his way to make something like this for him. I can't even imagine losing my brother. Reference or symbolize maybe the Holy Ghost or entering the gates of heaven. Huh. Well, I hate that. Who is this built for, a gnome? The room you see here is called the chess room. It was built to memorialize his brother who loved playing chess, and the chessboard you see there embedded in the concrete used to belong to him. Now, as far as I know, this was the chessboard that belonged to his brother. Put it here in cement to solidify it and keep it here as a memorial for him. People say that they have paranormal experiences when they visit here. They say that they can feel a presence watching him, or maybe some people even say they hear voices or whispers. So I'm going to see if I can communicate with him. Randall, are you here with us? My name is Luke. I'm here to try to communicate with you. They say that you and members of your deceased family still live here at the castle and these walls, protected by it, or perhaps even kept here by it. If you would be willing to talk to me. I am open for communication. Is your name Randall Banks? I really like your chessboard. Bet you and your brother had some good times playing together. I would like you to say hello to me, or give me a sign that you do still live here. They tell me you lost your life in a car crash. Is that you, Randall? Let's do a little test here. If you are here and you can communicate with me, activate this EMF reader so that I know you have the ability. You see that? All right, Randy, howdy. I apologize for having your life cut short. I hope that wherever you are right now, you are happy and safe. Are you happy right now? Are you unhappy right now? Are you stuck here at this castle? Is there something about this place keeping you tethered to this castle? I'm going to take that as a no. Is your wife here with you? Did she also perish in that car crash? And your son or daughter? I mean, it's going off right after I asked the question. This is really cool. I've never actually had such strong reactions to my questions before, ever. I'm going to take what you're telling me at face value. Then I have another important question to ask you. If the horseman of death really does live here, activate this EMF reader. Does Satan attack this castle and try to penetrate its walls? Are you actually safe and happy here at this castle? Huh. Alright, we got a lot of interesting evidence here in this room. As much as I would like to stay here and talk to them, there's still a lot more of this castle I have to show you and more spirits to talk to, so let's get to it. Thank you for communicating with me, Randall. And right across the way is the castle's pet cemetery. Hopefully it's not like the movie Pet Cemetery. I don't want to have to punch some demon child across the wall. We got what looks like some type of holy relic here. We got a shawl of some sort and a cross with more of those marbles. And he embedded it in this concrete. All of these graves mark the remains of a dead animal. We got Wolfman, Socks, Speck, Ginger. What does this one say? Gilly the Goat. Oh my god, a goat's buried right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 2, 23. If my hillbilly math is correct, that is 23 animals buried right here. Yeah. We have Egyptian architecture, like hieroglyphs. Again, he's adding different religions and cultures to this castle. I don't know if he believes in any of this or he just added it in because he thinks they're cool. I think it's the latter. I can't even begin to guess what kind of language that is written in. Here we got 2 more crosses, and this looks like part of a gate. And he just ripped it off from a landfill. Now, this part is really interesting. As we enter in here, this is where the whole devil living here and the horseman of the apocalypse living here is kind of centered around. The pale horseman is inside on the wall in the little room. Do all you can. Nothing in the world is going to matter but what is in this place. He also has some pretty cryptic messages here. You are not seeing the beginning of the end, you are seeing the end of the beginning. If you do not know where it came from, then how will you know where it is going? Satan will use good deeds and good people and evil. If Satan only used evil, then people would know who he is, go on about Satan and evil and God. Like, it's this entire thing, it's just phrases about such things. Alright, let's get in here and see if we can communicate with the horseman of death. That's cool. An angel right there. See, it makes me wonder. One of the things I've read about this place is that if he sees an angel nearby or any other type of spirit, he will paint it on the wall near where he saw it. So maybe around here he saw an angel. Anything interesting in here? Yeah, look. Right there, there is a mini castle. Castle within a castle. Castleception. Oh yeah. This is one of the rooms that people claim that they also have paranormal experiences in. Yeah, this really does look like a Latin monastery. And here is what I think is the creepiest room in this entire place. I don't know, something about it just screams wrong to me. The way it's all dark, it's like something, it's like anything could be hiding in the shadows looking at me and I just wouldn't know. And being alone in this room in the dark really creeps me out whenever I come here. I don't like it. Luckily, man invented 5,000 lumen flashlights. We got cloves of garlic here. Many folks believe that garlic can ward off spirits, but it also may be to ward off bugs, so they also do that. We got various bottles containing who knows what. Check that out. That's a classic Coca-Cola bottle. Got these little things. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it for the video. Is there anything in here? Is there anything in this room with me? Hello? Oh, hell no. The moment I call out, it starts going off. Is the horseman of the apocalypse here? No? Oh my god, dude. Hey, is someone out there? Oh man, I hope that's just the wind. Is your name Randall? Maybe you're not Randall. What is your name? Did you just say that your name was Death? Tell me your name. Alright, let's try something a little more corporeal. I'm gonna knock on this wall. If you are here with me, knock on the wall as well. Anything? What the hell? Where did that come from? There better not be someone around here screwing with me. Alright, I've had just about enough of this room. Let's get out of here and let's continue on with the exploration. Alright, here comes the next part that I'm really interested in. This came up. I put the paint around it. The Pale Horseman, now unearthed. Yeah, so right here. He claimed that he saw this right here and he just painted around what he saw as the horseman in a vision. Before, I believe that there were more chains right here that were to depict holding him back, but I think they have fallen off, or maybe someone has tore them off. Floyd Jr. calls you the horseman of the apocalypse. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I have a theory that maybe you're something else, something darker. That maybe you're trying to deceive. What is your name? If you are the all-powerful horseman of death, then you have the power to communicate with me. Or are you still Floyd's brother? Do you hear that? There are dogs going crazy around here. Books say that dogs can interpret and sense paranormal activity, and when something paranormal is in the area or manifesting, they go crazy. Probably just a coincidence. They probably just saw a squirrel or something, but definitely creepy and interesting.
What is your name? If you are the all-powerful horseman of death, then you have the power to communicate with me. Or are you still Floyd's brother?
Y'all hear that? I have explored a lot of creepy places, from abandoned churches to entire ghost towns, but none of them has ever given me such bad vibes and the heebie-jeebies like this place. Even the last time I came here when I was just exploring, not really investigating, anytime I'm in this part, I get just the worst feeling. That scared the crap out of me. Just turning the corner and freaking seeing this thing. Hello. You creepy ass owl, get away from me. Now right here, I'm not gonna get up onto because look at this crap. That is a one-way ticket to joining the ghosts of this place. I'm having some really bad stomach cramps. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. I feel bloated and I really have to use the bathroom, but oh God. I hope I'm not getting a stomach bug right now. And this place better not be causing me to have a stomach bug. Maybe the devil really does live here. I'm just getting bad vibes and I just feel bad. We gotta keep going. Tons of beer cans, Bud Light, a creepy fireplace right here that he made. Oh, check that out. That is a really cool mural of an angel, and then he painted all these leaves around it. That is super cool, dude. Oh, a sink. I really don't like these little faces he put in the wall here. I don't know. This way to amazing tricks and treats. I really like this walk right here. This is cool. That doesn't look so cool. I mean, it looks cool, but it's creepy. Hello? Hello? Anyone or anything in here that wants to harm me? I'll throw hands, I promise. I'm 230 pounds of pure Tennessean beef. Alright, let's shine some light on the situation. So right here we have all of these different newspaper articles about the Greenback Castle. I mean, this place has become a sensation in the last couple of years. Right here we have a Bible, and another Bible. Yeah, this is cool. I feel a lot safer here with all the Bibles and stuff. We got a fireplace. It looks like someone has started a fire in here. Look at that. There's wood and charcoal. Oh, man. What? Those are mannequin heads. They're not even turned towards me and they scared the crap out of me. I just know when he set those up, he's like, those are really going to scare someone. You know the one thing you're missing here, Junior? A porta potty. Please, I have to use the bathroom so bad. We got like toys and such. This looks like a bed, or what could be a bed if it had a mattress. This is not it. This really is something you'd see in like an Annabelle movie. Well, at least if anyone comes through here, I'll be able to see them first. There's a creepy baby doll just sitting there upside down in the corner. That doesn't bode well. Yeah, I don't know what this symbol means, if it means anything, or if he just wanted to paint something cool. There's a lot of that going on here. I just don't know. Hello. Hello. There's also a symbol right there. You know what? Is there anything in here with me today? Is the horseman of death or the devil here with me today? Whatever spirits are here in this room, communicate with me. So 3 voices coming out of that spirit box saying, one said stop, the other said stop, and the other one said stop that shit. And each time that the radio picked those up and said those things, my EMF reader went off, and only when it said those things. Even right now, there's EMF going off. So I'm going to heed that warning and stop calling out stuff right here. If things are telling me to stop what I'm doing, I don't want to push it, even if it's for a video. I think they went down yonder, so I really wanted to shout up there and scare the crap out of him, but I'm a nicer man than that. Here are those mannequins that scared the crap out of me. I didn't even notice this. There are tons and tons. There are hundreds of names engraved in this stone. I couldn't even imagine to guess what these were for or what they symbolize. Maybe there are people who helped them and donated. I wish he was here today so he could answer some questions. I know he likes doing interviews, but he isn't always here. And I don't want to solicit just for a YouTube video, you know. This is part of the entrance. Check that out, just weird, creepy eyes. The eyes of God, I reckon. We got a big shrine or something or other here, made out of Bud Light bottles. I really like these, the little man-made cannons. It's got these little cannonballs. That's cool. Check this out. Hundreds of bottle caps. It's neat. There's an old boy going down the road there. Make a wish. Pennies are on top. Well, if there were, there ain't no more. Someone made a wish. Got another cool shrine looking thing right here. Yeah, the architecture is actually really cool. It really does remind me of like early century Latin monasteries. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Very cool. Oh God, dude. My stomach, it's killing me. I really am trying to hold it in so I can finish this video. Oh, it's not even just me having to use the bathroom. It's like bad cramps. Like horrible acid reflux in my throat. It's like I'm trying to blow out both ends right now. Alright, I've shown you as much as the castle as there is. Oh, I'm feeling really bad. I'm feeling super nauseous right now. And I really have to use the bathroom, and I think it's time for me to get out of here. The only place I really didn't ask questions where I wanted to was the pet cemetery. But I don't think dogs even have the potential to answer questions. I'm gonna skip that part. I'm gonna go find the bathroom and either crap, throw up, or both at the same time. Alright critters, there it was. That was the Greenback Castle. I'm sorry I may have been rushed or that I had to cut that short. I was really feeling ill. In fact, I puked my guts out the moment I found a gas station. And it took about a day to feel normal again. I think either something at the place was attacking me and causing my health to deteriorate, or I just had a very quick stomach bug. It's up to you to decide which one you believe happened. I don't know. I think I just had a stomach bug, but who knows? Maybe I just pissed off the wrong spirit. Regardless, I'm much better now, and that was a cool experience. That is honestly one of the most interesting places I've ever been to in Appalachia, and I've been to a lot of cool places. And it's one of the very few locations that have ever made me feel creeped out. or giving me a bad vibe. Like that medicinal room, I do not like that room. I hate it. I hate being in there. But that was my experience at the Greenback Castle, and I hope yous have enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and comment to let me know how you like the video. I can only get better if y'all tell me how. That being said, y'all have a good one.